Interested in finding out how I was able to achieve this look? Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, it's Shama from Happy Living Now, where we take on a holistic approach to helping you design the life that you love. And I know I look a bit different. Maybe some of you might be wondering what the hell happened to her hair? Where is her locks? Well, in today's video, I am actually showing you how I was able to achieve this look. No, I did not cut my locks, but I was able to do this look over my locks. This video is brought to you by courtesy of Youngther. Youngther is an online hair retailer, and they were very generous and courteous enough to reach out to me in hopes that I would review this hair. So thank you to Youngther for sponsoring this video. Let's get a little bit more information about this hair. Alright guys, so this is what the package comes looking like when you get the hair from Youngther. It comes in a box obviously, and contained in the box is this entire packet right here. Now in this packet you get not only the hair, but you do get a few goodies as well. So let me show you exactly what comes in the bag. In the bag you get 7 packs of these hairs. So let's see, 1, okay, so you get 7 packs of this hair, and you also get some extra goodies. You do get like a handheld mirror as well. So this is something that you can put in your bag, your pocketbook, and travel with. So I found that to be pretty nice. You also get a crochet hook, and I found that to be pretty nice as well, because instead of you having to be concerned about buying your hook separately from the hair, I found it really nice that they considered just the right tools that you would need for doing your crochet and including those tools in the packet. So that was really thoughtful. So you do get that as well. You also get some little hair beads if you want to add them to your hair. And finally you get 2 of these clips, like these claw type clips for your hair. So let's take a closer look at the hair. So this is what the hair looks like. As you can see, it comes in an ombre color. I believe the color is 1B27. I will leave a picture of the hair up on the screen, and I will also leave the link to this hair down in the description box below if you would like to check it out as well. But this is what the hair comes looking like. As you can see, it's very stretchy. It is actually 18 inches worth of hair, so that's pretty long. And it also comes contained in this hairnet as well. So once you've removed the hairnet, this is what the hair looks like. It's in individual strands, right? So the hair is not twisted. So you're either gonna have to crochet the hair and then twist it on after you've crocheted it through your hair, or you can twist it before and then crochet it. And I believe it comes with 22 strands of hair. So for me, I personally feel like this is how thin the strands are. So I think that 1 twist, depending on how big you want it, I would probably use 2 strands per twist to get it big enough. It is synthetic hair, it's not human, but it has a very nice sheen. It's very soft to the touch, and it smells like new scented hair. It has no bad smell to it. It just smells really fresh and clean. So that is the hair that we're going to be working with in this video. So let's get right on to the video if you would like to see the installation process. So I am starting with freshly washed hair. If you are interested in seeing my wash routine, I will definitely go ahead and link that down below. So some of the items that I will be using for my installation process is of course some hair bands, some clips for my hair, my handy dandy handheld mirror, And of course the passion twist, as you can see here, I pre-twisted them, and you will see the video popping up on the screen as well that showed how I went ahead and pre-twisted them, and I just hung them on an open type hanger so I could easily pull them off. But right here, all I'm doing is I am separating about 2 rows of hair at the front of my head because I want to do individual twists at the front of my head. So I went ahead and separated 2 rows because I am going to be using 2 locks per twist for the individual twist at the front of my head. Then I just went ahead and 2-strand flat twisted that so that it's kept out of the way before I go ahead and work on the rest of my hair. So now that the front of my head is flat twisted, I am gonna, of course, just install my cornrows, and they're just normal, simple cornrows that I'm gonna braid from the front of my hair all the way down to the back. And of course, I have some new growth at the back of my head. That's some new growth that has been growing in for the past few months from the low-cut fade that I had over the summer. So I am gonna cornrow that in with my locks as well. Okay, so here I am just parting the back of my hair to make sure it's in line with the other locks that I've separated, and I'm just going to detangle that a little bit and proceed to cornrowing my hair as you normally would. Now, of course, my hair is extremely short back there, so I had to make sure that I grabbed all of the hairs that I could and make sure they were in the braid, and I ended the braid with a twist because it wasn't long enough to really do a braid, but I did end the braid in a twist, and I'm gonna continue doing that for the rest of my head. All right, so my hair has been fully cornrowed, and I secured each braid, or I braided. I ended up with 6 braids, and what I did was I grouped 3 braids together, cornrowed or braided the ends together, and secured that with bobby pin on either side. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and install the crochet here, which, like you saw earlier in the video, I had already pre-twisted using 2 strands per twist, and I'm just gonna go ahead and install that throughout my head. For this first twist, you will see that I gave it 2 loops. That's one way of making sure that your hair is extremely secure, is that you pull the twist in through the loop twice instead of once. I did that a couple times throughout my head. I didn't do it for every twist. Okay, so here I am. This is the progress so far. As you can see here, instead of working from the bottom up, I then went ahead and started from the top to the back. Because when I got to that point, I was really concerned that the hair that I had, which was 7 packs of hair, I had pre-twisted 6 packs. I was really concerned that it was not going to be enough to do my hair, quite honestly. My hair is very thick. I had 6 cornrows at the back of my head. And I needed enough hair for full coverage. So to make sure I had enough hair, I went ahead and worked from the front to the back. That way the front would cover any space I had at the back. And this is what it looks like when I've installed most of the passion twist on my hair. And so when I felt the back was covered enough, then I continued working at the front to get, you know, a fuller look at the front. All right, so I have finished installing the passion twist on my cornrows, and now I am ready to work on the front. As you can see here, I am filling throughout my head because there were still some open space. When I was done with my full head, I did go back and remove some of the hairs at the back of my head and fill them in the places that were open. But as you can see here, I am now working on the loose hairs, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these strands to do individual twists at the front of my head. Now, when I started installing these first section of hair at the front for the individual twist, I tried installing it just by regular twist. So what I did was I took the 2 strands of hair and then I twisted them together, and then I tried to wrap them around each lock because I was using 2 locks per twist. So I tried to wrap them around each lock and then proceed to twisting my hair. However, I had to redo that. That did not stay. The twist was constantly slipping off. So I had to redo that twist and actually start and try a different method, which I'm about to show you right here. I started off with braids first, and then I proceeded throughout the length of the twist with regular twists. So for the braid, or for the passion twist to braid, I used 2 strands of hair. I combined those, and then I took 1 strand and I wrapped it around the other strands to create 3 strands of hair. So in one hand I was holding the 2 strands together, and in the other hand I created an individual strand to get 3 strands of hair. And then I proceeded to basically take the 2 locks that I had, and one of the locks would go with the hair that was between my thumb and my middle finger. The other strand of hair would go with the other lock, and then the 3rd strand of hair would actually be the 2 strands of hair that I had together. I hope that made sense. And I started off with braiding the hair, and then after that, as you can see here, once I'm done with the braid, in the middle section where I have the 2 hairs, the 2 strands, I take 1 piece, add that with one of the locks, and the other strand add it with the other lock, so that I have now 2 strands of hair per lock, and then I proceed to twist. And that's what I did for the front of my hair. And here I am with my whole head fully done. The locks are feeling really good. It's not heavy, but it was pretty full. Again, you know, I had to remove some of the locks at the back and put in areas that were sparse. I also tried to not braid the edges of my head or the front of my head too tightly because, again, my locks are extremely small. So I wanted to pay close attention to not braiding my hair too tightly. I believe the twist hit right above my bum, so right like on my waistline. Alright guys, so that is how I was able to achieve these passion twists over my locks. I am gonna keep this in for a little bit and actually enjoy the look. If you're looking for a way to spruce up your locks, this is one way you could do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because that definitely helps my channel out. And if you have any comments, any questions, or any video requests, definitely leave them down below. And again, thank you so much to Youngther for sponsoring this video. I will see you guys next time, but until then, stay blessed. Bye guys.